Now let us read this problem number 8. In the figure,
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
Sir, have you joined BC?
join what?
B and C.
B and C. For which
Yes,
one?
sir. The first triangle, first.
Yes, all three are identical.
Okay, sir. Here it is shown and it is not joined.
So in this figure, it is given to you that A, B, C, D, E, and F are midpoints of the side B, C, C, A, and A, B. So if D is the midpoint, then this must be equal to this. If E is the midpoint of AC, then these two must be equal. And if F is the midpoint, then these must be equal. Okay. Similarly here. Okay. You need to prove that. Let's write what you need to prove. To prove area of trapezium BCEF is equal to 3/4 area of triangle ABC. This is what you need to prove. Okay. Or in other way, that is to prove, that is, you can also write it in this way: area of trapezium BCEF divided by area of triangle ABC is equal to 3/4. Okay. So whether you are proving this or whether you are proving this, the same thing. But this is for this one is a little easier to prove. So we'll proceed with this one, and that should be done. So let's see first here. If you see in the figure, F and E are midpoints, right? That means if F and E are midpoints, then from midpoint theorem, I can say that FE is parallel to BC. I can say. Also, I can say that FE, this length, is half of BD. I can say from midpoint theorem. So that means that these two lines are parallel to each other, right? Also, D and E are midpoints. This point D here and this point E here are midpoints of the side BC and AC of the triangle ABC. That means this line here, DE, must be parallel to FB by midpoint theorem. So that is what we shall note first. So that means if these two lines are parallel, and if these two lines are parallel, that means this shaded part, this shaded figure becomes a parallelogram, right? Now, if this is a parallelogram, similarly, this is also a parallelogram. This is also a parallelogram. And similarly, this is also a parallelogram, right? So we're getting how many parallelograms? We're getting 3 parallelograms in the figure. Okay, so we'll write this first. So in triangle ABC, F and E are midpoints of the sides AB and AC respectively. Therefore, FE is parallel to BD. And FE is equal to half of BD or half of BC also, but we don't require that. So we'll simply take this FE parallel to BD. Okay. Also, or let's say similarly, E and D are midpoints of the sides AC and BC respectively. Therefore, what can we say? We can say the side ED here is parallel to the side FB here, or you can also say AB. So the side ED parallel to FB. Therefore, ED parallel to FB. And you give your reason. This is by midpoint theorem. By midpoint theorem. Therefore, now what do you see? In the quadrilateral FEDB, in the quadrilateral FEDB, FE parallel to BD and ED parallel to FB. That is opposite sides of quadrilateral FEDB are parallel. If the opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel, what do you say? That FEDB must be a parallelogram. Therefore, FEDB is a parallelogram. Okay, so we have shown that this is a parallelogram. Okay, similarly, this is a parallelogram. FECD is also a parallelogram. So we will write this. Similarly, FECD is also a parallelogram. FECD is a parallelogram. And what else? This is also a parallelogram. That is AEDF. AEDF is a parallelogram. Okay, so we are getting three parallelograms in the same figure. I've drawn three figures so that you see all the three parallelograms. Okay, now there's a very important observation that consider the first figure, this parallelogram FEDB. Now in this parallelogram, you see that FD here is a diagonal of this parallelogram, right? If FD is a diagonal, from the theorem, you know that a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. That means this triangle here, FBD, and this triangle here, FDE, are both congruent, right? Similarly, if these two triangles are congruent, then from congruent area axiom, you can say that the area of this triangle must be equal to area of this triangle. Now look at the second figure. In this figure, FECD is a parallelogram and ED here is a diagonal of this parallelogram. So it must divide the parallelogram into two congruent triangles from the theorem. So therefore,
Yes,
this
sir.
triangle must be congruent to this triangle. If these two triangles are congruent, their area must be equal, because from congruence area exam we know that if two figures are congruent, then the areas must be equal. So these two triangles are also equal in area. Now consider the third figure. In this figure, you see that this triangle is also congruent to this triangle because FE is a diagonal of this parallelogram. So therefore, the area of these two triangles are also equal. Let us take the area of this triangle to be x. Then this triangle area is also x. We have taken the area of this triangle to be x. Then this triangle area is also x. We have taken the area of this triangle to be x. Then area of this triangle must also be x. So what do you see? That area of that this triangle is composed of three triangles of in fact four triangles of equal area. This triangle here, ABC, the bigger triangle, is composed of four triangles, all of whose area is x, right? So that means uh, within the triangle, you have four triangles of equal area. Okay, so let us write this down. So we'll write FD is a diagonal of parallelogram FEDB. FD is a diagonal of parallelogram FEDB. Therefore, triangle FDB is congruent to FDE. FDB is congruent to triangle FDE because you'll give your reason. A diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles into two congruent triangles, right? So therefore, in the parallelogram FEDB, in the parallelogram FEDB, area of triangle FDB must be equal to area of triangle FDE. This is from congruence area axiom. Okay. Now we shall write similarly for all the parallelograms. So similarly, in parallelogram FECD, similarly in parallelogram FECD, let's write this as DEF, not FDE, DEF. DEF sounds better. Similarly, if in parallelogram FECD, what are two triangles? DEF, this triangle, and EDC or DEC. Area of triangle DEF is equal to area of triangle DEC. Shan Dasgupta, turn off your camera. And in parallelogram Third parallelogram here is AEDF. Area of triangle DEF. Okay, DEF means this triangle here must be area of triangle AEF. Okay, so let us call this 1, let us call this 2, and let us call this 3. So from 1, 2 and 3, what do you get? From 1, 2 and 3, you get area of triangle DEF, because see, DEF is here, here and here. So all the four triangles are equal in area, is equal to area of triangle FDB is equal to area of triangle DEC is equal to area of triangle AEF. Okay, so now what I do is I say let area of triangle DEF is equal to area of triangle FDB is equal to area of triangle DEC is equal to area of triangle AEF is equal to X. Suppose all the triangles, I have taken the area X. That means all the triangles here have area X. Okay. So now we shall find out. So now see, we shall see the question. You have to find out the ratio of what areas? Area of trapezium BCEF. So which is the trapezium BCEF? This is our trapezium BCEF. This one. This trapezium here is our trapezium BCEF. Now if you see, this trapezium is made up of how many triangles? This triangle here, this triangle here, and this triangle here. That means what is the area of this trapezium? X plus X plus X, 3x. Okay, so we shall write this down. Therefore, area of trapezium BCEF is equal to area of triangle DEF, and what are the triangles? Plus area of FDB and EDC. EDC. And all the triangles have equal area. So that means X plus X plus X, which is equal to 3x. So area of trapezium BCEF is 3x. And now what is the denominator here? Area of triangle ABC. What is the area of triangle ABC? It is the addition of all the areas of the triangles. If you see, all the triangles here have area X. So what is the area of triangle ABC? It is X plus X plus X plus X, 4x. Area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle DEF plus area of triangle FDB plus area of triangle DEC plus area of triangle AEF, which is equal to X plus X plus X plus X, 4x. Hence, we have to find the ratio of these two. Area of trapezium BCEF divided by area of triangle ABC is equal to area of trapezium is 3x, so 3x, and area of the triangle is 4x, 4x, which is equal to 4. That is area of trapezium BCEF is equal to 3/4 area of triangle ABC, and this is proved. Any questions on this problem?